Hey guys, how are we doing today? Welcome to Vadootv studio. Now, today we are talking about podcasts, and podcast is the new industry, is the new buzzword, right? Yes, podcasts have been around for a long time, but after COVID and after a lot of people going through a lot of changes in their life, podcasts have become a way for people to connect, a way for people to learn new things. And I've personally seen people, going from place A to place B in their cars, just listening to a podcast because they want to learn even in that little time, right? Everybody wants to grow. Now, hosting a podcast is very, very costly on other sides, right? It's difficult, it's costly, and it requires really, really costly subscription. But we at Vadootv decided to change this. We at Vadootv offer you podcasts at really, really low rates, without any hassle, without any worries, without you needing to do a lot of work. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use podcast feature on Vadootv in just a few simple clicks. So let's go. Let's check out the studio and let's see how you can get on your podcast bandwagon right now, right? Let's go. So guys, like I told you, podcasts are taking over the world one day at a time, one listener at a time. And we at Vadootv decided to give this service to you without any additional cost, without any additional fees, right? And it is so simple to start hosting a podcast on Vadootv that it's crazy that you have to go through all these hoops on other sites, right? So today I'm going to show you how very easily you can enable podcast on your Vadootv account without making a new account or anything like that, right? Before we do that, make sure that you subscribe to this channel for more interesting and amazing tips. And do give us a upvote on Product Hunt. We are live on Product Hunt and we would love to hear from you on Product Hunt, right? So let's log in now and start everything. So yes, I have logged in here, and as you can see, I've created a project named podcast, right? So let's enter the project here. And as you can see, the project itself is blank. Right now, I have not put anything here. So what we are going to do is we're going to click on the podcast tab here, right? And as you can see, you can change the theme and the text color and the body of the podcast. So here, the podcast title has been kept as podcast for Vadootv, right? Obviously, this will be according to your own decision there, right? And your project. So in the podcast description, I'm going to write subscribe to Vadootv studio, right? Just a small hint, nothing major, right? And then you can update a cover image of your choice. Just select the images available from here and add it as a cover image, right? So I'm just going to let it stay the stock cover image, and here you can add your own unique URL, right? So the URL can be decided by yourself so that it becomes a good extension. Here I'm going to type Vadootv podcast, right? And here you go, you have your URL ready, right? So if we go to the URL right now, we're not going to see anything. Let us now upload something. So obviously, as we all know, podcasts are basically audio files. So you will need to upload an audio file for it to come up in podcast. So here we're going to go and upload just an audio file, random audio file here. So as you can see, now we have the audio file uploaded here, and what we are going to do is basically go to the podcast tab, right? In this podcast tab, we're going to go to the setup podcast URL, and we have our URL here. So what we're going to do is just click go to page. Now this is the page that you need to start giving to people, right? This URL, this is your podcast URL, but that's not it. We do provide you with a RSS feed, right? Feed URL here, and you can also upload your artwork related to that RSS feed, right? So you can have a steady amount of listeners coming into your podcast, right? So just to showcase, I'm going to click start listening, and a page is going to come up, and as you can see, the podcast has started. We have this really cool animated artwork going on, right? And yeah, the podcast is now live. So yes, that's how simply you can put up a podcast on your channel without doing a lot, without creating a new account. All you need to do are a few clicks here and there and you will be done, right? I hope this video helps you guys. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Signing off.